Is one of the deadliest terror groups in the world. In the last year alone, Boko Haram has killed nearly 7,000 people in attacks across Nigeria, even striking the capital, Abuja. But that was all supposed to be over by the end of this month. At least that's what Nigeria's new government promised earlier this year. But speaking to DW, the country's Minister of Information put the pledge into perspective.
The deadline of December 31st actually means that we won't have any attack at all, or we won't have any of these lone wolf suicide bombing. This will not end overnight. It will taper off after some time.
The army has managed to take back much of the territory that had been under the control of Boko Haram. But hundreds of thousands of Nigerians are still too afraid to return home. Political analyst Jibo Ibrahim has always doubted a deadline could be set for defeating the terror group.
For a huge insurgency like this, the president shouldn't even have given such a definitive deadline, because as of the time that deadline was given, they did not know the exact strength of the insurgents.
For many Nigerians, there is a constant worry of suicide bombings. Boko Haram often seeks to exploit the violence in its propaganda videos. Nigeria's Minister of Information says the country needs more support from Western countries.
We have the troops on ground, clearly in terms of, if we're talking about numerical figure, I think we have enough troops on ground, but what we need is probably, more information, better training, and we probably need more equipment, and of course we need resources, because it's really expensive to sustain this war.
But security experts say counter-terrorism operations have to include better regional cooperation. The Boko Haram militants driven out of their strongholds in Nigeria are now thought to have fled to other West African countries.